No limits, no ceiling, no crown. No pressure gonna hold me down. No stopping till I break every rule. No limits to what I can do. No limits, no ceiling, no crown. No pressure gonna hold me down. No stopping till I break every rule. No limits to what I can do. Nowhere is too far away. No border gonna stand in my way. No wall that I can't break through. No limits to what I can do.
Now that is timeless.
Amazing, amazing. Drink to the amazing. Every day we grind, work from time to time. When you mix it just right, it's amazing. One sip at a time, smart and beautiful inside. I can work the way I like and feel amazing. Be unforgettable with just one drink. Look good for the world and be amazing. Drink to the amazing you. With acai berry extract. Amazing you. Acai berry extract. Amazing. You're the drink for my skin's beauty. The Complimony for my memory. With every drink I can do anything, and it's so amazing. Drink to the amazing you. Amazing. Acai berry extract. Amazing you. Acai berry extract. Amazing you.
Drink to the amazing you. Acai berry extract from IAM Worldwide.
Here you go. Thank you, Mentor Coley, for that wonderful introduction. Here. Amazing, amazing, amazing morning, everyone. And happy new year. And I hope you all had a great time during this past holidays. Let's thank God for the past year, and we pray and look forward for an amazing and prosperous new year. Now that we are in this new year, what we have to do right now is we have to hustle and work hard, right? So anyway, Indeed, I Am Worldwide was a true God sent for me and my family. So I only have a one amazing son. So we're blessed with one son. So just a little background about myself. My province is Pangasinan. So hello, hello, hello to all the Ilocanos and Ilocanas out there. Naimbag nga bigat, naimbag nga malumtayo amin. So my mom was a teacher back in the Philippines for 18 years. So like mentor colleague. So she was a teacher there for 18 years, and my dad was an OFW for 16 years in UAE. I have one sibling, and like what Mentor Coley mentioned earlier, we are based in California, West Covina, California. I have a master's degree in healthcare administration, and this is where I currently work right now. I've been here for almost 3 years. I work as an executive manager, and this used to be my old job. I used to work here in this company, Children's Hospital Los Angeles, in the human resources department as a talent acquisition coordinator. Sadly, I was let go back in 2016 because of racism and discrimination. But because I know my right, I filed the case, we settled, and won the case. And that is why I was able to put up my own business in the Philippines. It's in the north. So if a lot of people are saying there's no forever, here at my restaurant, there is forever, because I name it as my forever sports bar and grill. So as you can see, before before pandemic happened, this was my restaurant. So we have a lot of, travelers, or the so-called viajeros. So we have a lot of back-to-back events, even like, no, there's no parking space because of the people who basically, because we are in the along the way, so they can see the restaurant. So anyway, I am one of the business owner that got affected when pandemic happened. So but God, I thank God, because it didn't, or he didn't let me close the restaurant. So I had asked, I've been praying to our dear Lord to help me, to guide me with all the things that's going on. Hopefully this pandemic will end, so that a lot of business will actually, cope up with all the losses that we actually lost. So anyway, this is my family, my life, and my inspiration, and I'm very blessed, happy, and thankful. Now I will be celebrating my birthday this month. So now that I'm in my 40s, so rebuild, you all know my age now. I actually asked myself, and here are my self realizations. So I asked myself, if I'm healthy. And I want you to ask that to yourself as well. Are you healthy? What do you want, or what do I want? And what are the things that I want to achieve in life? And where do I see myself 5, 10, 15 years from now? And we all know, if we don't strive and work hard, we will struggle. And here in this last self-realization, I put it here. It's because this is the current situation that a lot of people are in right now. So we are working. Yes, indeed, we are working. A lot of us probably get paid every 15th or 30th of the month. But my question is, do we have leftover? Do we have savings after, all these hours that we've been working? So if your answer is no, then that is why I put this as my last self-realization, because I don't want that to happen to me anymore, and to a lot of people. And that is why I thought about it. I prayed, I established my goals, set my priorities. I have my family as my inspirations. And so I started. And here are the 3 reasons why I am doing I Am Worldwide, and why I'm here in I Am Worldwide. Number 1 reason is my mom. So my mom was diagnosed back in 2016 with stage 3 ovarian cancer. This was the hardest part of our lives as a whole family, because we couldn't do anything. My mom, basically, we were just waiting for the doctor's, prescription, until my mom's body just shuts down. I know God has plans. She is now our guardian angel, personal guardian angel, but only if, maybe if I was introduced with this product that I'm about to share with you later on, maybe my mom is still here. But I know God has plans. So that is why I'm sharing this. I'm here doing this because I myself is a living testimony, and you'll know that later on. That's my one reason why I'm here with I Am Worldwide. Number 2 is the amazing opportunity opportunity and compensation plan that our company has to offer. And I only have one son, and I want the best for him. And lastly, this amazing people that you see here, my mom actually adopted 30 families before she passed away. So I continued her legacy. So every twice a year, I share my blessings to this family. So hopefully, and I'm praying that if I do good in here in our business, I will be able to help them get a job. I'll provide a job for them. So pray for me that I'll be able to be like our top mentors as well. So anyway, let's talk about on how to earn amidst crisis. And during COVID-19 pandemic, in the whole entire world, a lot of business went out of business and a lot of people lost their job, not only in the Philippines, but also worldwide, right? So a lot of, as we can see, it's just it's so heartbreaking to see all these things that happen, right? And so our company's mission is to actually help us prioritize our health and help us find a stable source of income. And the best combination business right now is health and online. Why is it health? Because health is wealth. And during COVID-19 pandemic, you can only help other if you take care of yourself. And online, it is never too late to chase your dream and become an entrepreneur. Success comes in all ages, as we all know. Starting an internet and an online business may be the best thing that you can do right now. Why? Low startup costs, yet large scale. And of course, you have your own time. Many entrepreneurs right now are drawn to online business because of the freedom that that offers. So, welcome to IAM Worldwide. We are home of hope, health, opportunity, prosperity for everyone. And the other meaning to it is helping other people earn. And this is Miss Heart Evangelista Escudero. She said here that success is having the right partner, and built on a powerful and great partnership, an innovative product, right people, right company to become successful. It's time to think big. Think IAM Worldwide as your partner. And I want to introduce you or meet our founders, amazing young founders. We have President Alan Marvin Uether and Vice President Aika Lorraine or Uy. So with their 20 years plus combined experience, pro distributor, God-fearing, and their mission to help a lot of people is such an amazing philosophy that they have. And that is why, even though we are just a pioneering company, we are number one MLM in the Philippines. So it's just such an amazing company that we are in right now. You are in the right company. So legalities, we are a legit business. We have here our BIR, so that just prove us that we are a legit business. We have here our certificate of incorporation, certificate of registration, as well as our license to operate. And advertisement. Imagine our company is such a very generous company. They all provided all this advertisement, even in especially in the Philippines. As you can see, in the part of all the congested area, which is the traffic area, they put all this, big billboards and even tarpaulins, and we are even aired in this longest noontime show in Itbulaga, and even in a magazine front page cover in a magazine, and also stickers in the back of the buses. So this transportation. So every time they travel, they see our product, they see our company. So we're not going to have a hard time to introduce or to share it to a lot of people. And even who would have missed this big billboard or tarpaulin, so big that they can't miss. A lot of people is just basically, I am worldwide. So we're just very well known, especially in the Philippines and even worldwide, of course. And like I said earlier, we are just a pioneering company. But we've already received a lot of awards. Best Trusted Health and Beauty Supplement back in 2019, and 2018-2019 People's Choice Award for the Best New Company of the Year. Not only that, the Top Choice Best New Fastest Growing Business Opportunity. And also, we were awarded as Super Brands. That means if our product has sealed with Super Brands, we can import and export not just locally locally but internationally, even worldwide. So this is our main office in the Philippines, and it is located in San Juan Green Hills. There you go. And we have local branches in the Philippines. So we have Isabela, Batangas, Cebu, Iloilo, Dumaguete, and many more. And like I said earlier, we are international. So we do have here Italy, Africa, Tanzania, and Kuwait, Dubai, and I believe Canada right now is in a process. And of course, we are praying and claiming for our IBC USA. And here are our brand ambassadors. As you can see, they are not just simple people, but they are well-known, credible people. As you can see, we have here an international love travel singer, Clint and Bob Moffat. We have here Piolo Pascual, my boyfriend. I'm just kidding. So anyway, Heart Evangelista, even Miss Liza Soberano. She is not just our brand ambassador, but she's also doing our business. We also have Rafi Tulpo, and we all know that he is a broadcaster and king of public service, and he hates scammers. So you're probably you're thinking, oh, is this a company, a legit company? It is a legit company because we have here all these credible people, right? And so we even have our very own Senator Manny Pacquiao. I've known him since when he was starting his boxing career. We kind of like, here in the United States, we met him and we were able to go to his, practices or his boxing, even his, we were invited to watch his live show in Las Vegas, or some of the shows that he's been to, boxing. So anyway, here is our we celebrated our first year anniversary back in 2018 in Mall of Asia Arena. It's already a big venue. And second anniversary, it was held in a bigger venue, which is in Smart Araneta Coliseum. And in our third year anniversary, because of pandemic, we couldn't, book or do any large crowd party. So we celebrated our third year anniversary in the longest noontime show in Itbulaga. And imagine, mentors and guests, our company is such a generous company because they gave out 3 million worth of raffle prizes. And also, we just celebrated our fourth year anniversary last year. And this time, they gave out 5 million worth of raffle prizes. And this time around, it's just the beginning of the year, and our company is already giving out another million, and I think it's the beginning of this year until March. So if you want to be a millionaire, you are in the right company. So what are you waiting for, right? So anyway, let's talk about the H of the hope that we're sharing to a lot of people, right? So H stands for health, and in today's reality, according to A.G. Materi, he said here, so many people spend their health and then have to spend their wealth to regain their health. This is really true because a lot of people right now are basically working. And, sometimes we don't take care of ourselves. We tend to forgot to eat, and that's how we get sick, and we don't know right now we're still okay and healthy, but then at the end of the day, when we're getting older, the money that we actually save up is the money that we're going to use for us to regain our health. And I wanted to show you this, our life cycle. So when we were younger, we still have time. Of course, we're still young, we're still healthy, and but we don't have money just yet because we're still depending on our family. Then came to adulthood time. This is of course this is the time that we have health, and we still have money because we're already working. But our time, we don't have that time anymore because we're spending a lot of hours working hard, and sometimes we have to kind of socialize with take time to socialize also with our friends and family. So the time got reprimanded. And so when we get or reach our elderly stage, this is the time, of course, we still have time, but our health suffered. It got reprimanded. Why? Because that's the time that we, when we were younger, we didn't take care of ourselves. and even our money will suffer because of the health conditions that we have. We're probably going to use our money to spend with our hospitalization. So let me introduce you or show you the leading causes of premature deaths. So we're not intended to get sick as early as our age, but because of our lifestyle, drinking, smoking, and even pollution, and sometimes even our food intake, right? So stroke, cardiovascular disease, COVID-19, diabetes, high blood, cancer, and respiratory diseases. So as you can see here, um, the food intake, right? So in before, when we were, province, if I still remember when I was still in the Philippines, you would just go out, there's malunggay, there's kamote, that's fresh, but right now everything is just instant noodles, instant food. That's why our life became even instant, right? So now our researchers and even our doctors and scientists, they invented a so-called food supplement, and a food supplement is manufactured product intended to supplement one's diet. So that is the one that it's lacking in our body. And let me introduce you our Barley Queen, Miss Maritoni Fernandez, an actress and a cancer survivor. So back in 2001, she was diagnosed with breast cancer. And this was her battle during that time, her cancer battle. At that time, she was still young. She was thinking her, I think child at that time, very young, and so she said that she can't be dying at the early age. So she researched and she actually found barley on the internet, so she took it along with her chemo treatment. So now she is on her 20th years and counting survival, and this was her chemo journey during her cancer battle. She lost her hair, and the doctor even told her that you can't get pregnant anymore because the chemo and radiation damage your your good cells. But she didn't listen. Who are you, right? So because of our pure organic barley, it helped her, and now she was even blessed with a baby boy. Now I believe he's already a teenager, 16 if I'm not mistaken. So it's just a very amazing product, right? So this is Dr. Yoshihide Hagiwara, a scientist, inventor, pharmacologist, and entrepreneur. And he said here, barley is recognized by science as the most nutritious of all plant foods, containing a broad spectrum of essential vitamins, minerals, amino acids, enzymes, chlorophyll that our body requires for the proper functioning of organs and immune system. So imagine it has 68 micronutrients already. And even here in the early age before, it was mentioned in the Bible 37 times. Barley was mentioned 37 times. And as you can see here, in the Bible, 2 Kings chapter 4, 38 verse 44, it says here, get some barley meal, throw it in the pot, and kill the poison. So even before, it's been used already to cure. And here, they even compare the fruits and vegetable, and it has the barley has the barley grass has the highest antioxidant value. And let me just show you the health benefits of pure organic barley. So it destroys cancer cells like Miss Maritoni Fernandez, builds immunity against diseases, cures and prevents allergies, lowers cholesterol, prevents colds and flu like what we are right now, boosts energy, prevents arthritis, lowers blood sugar, and many more. And like I said, I am a living testimony of our product. I'm a product of our product. So before, I wasn't looking for a business actually. So I was looking for something that can help me with my health condition. So I do have a severe allergy and severe asthma, to the point that I would I would end up to the ER 3 times every month, and they have to give me steroid for me to help me with my breathing. And thanks to this amazing barley, now I'm not even using any of my inhaler or any medication that my doctor had given me. And even my son, he is our miracle baby boy. He was born with asthma as well and a GI problem. Growing up, he couldn't play any sports, but right now with this amazing pure organic barley that we have, plus the choco barley, he has so much energy, and now he's in the basketball league. So imagine how amazing we have right now, the barley that we have right now. And even my dad. So my dad was diagnosed with back pain, elevated PSA, BPH, and chronic kidney disease back in 2020. So the only reason why his creatinine went up, or his kidneys got damaged, is because of he has a spine problem. And during that time we couldn't schedule him for a surgery, and so the doctor was just giving him a pain med, some of the highest pain medication. So that's why his kidneys got damaged. And he even got diagnosed with the highest PSA BPH, which means he has on the borderline of having a prostate cancer. So back in September, this was now his lab results. So as you can see, it turns out to be all negative. So it's just an amazing product that we have here. And this is my latest testimony. I love him so much. He's one of my patient, and he's a hospice patient. That means a hospice patient is basically just waiting to die, and he has a stage 4 prostate cancer and kidney problem. So during that time, that was back in August, I was the one who's basically on duty watching him at that time. I thought he was gonna die. So I called the hospice nurse and said, oh, he didn't output. That means he didn't pee for the whole day. And if that happened, because that's actually what happened to my mom before she passed away. She had a renal failure. So at that time, while waiting for the nurse to come, I was talking to my patient's daughter, and I had mentioned that I have this supplement, which is amazing pure organic barley. I explained the benefits to it, and the daughter said, we're not gonna lose anything with my dad. He's just basically waiting anyway, so just give it to him. So I did give it to him, and after 3 hours, you know what happened, mentors and guests? He output. That means he peed. He urinate 1,000 ml. So I think God has been using our barley product and most of our products, right, to help a lot of people with some of their conditions, right? So this is him, and this was my conversation with my patient's daughter, and that was the time when they actually said goodbyes already. And this was my conversation, wondering if you're still giving barley. Yes, one a day. And that is a good testimonial. So imagine that. And I'm sorry for all the people who's probably eating right now. This I just wanted to show you. So as before, when he wasn't drinking the barley, it's even darker before. So as he for a couple of months that he's been drinking, so as you can see on the very end, it's even lighter now. So how amazing barley, the product that we have right now, right? So I even took my personal time off to celebrate his 93rd birthday. So that's the whole family. They were so happy to celebrate their dad's birthday. And now we have so earlier I talked about the barley form in powder. Now we also have our amazing pure organic barley form in capsule. So it's a vegetable capsule. It's the same benefits that the barley powder that we have. And this is really good for all the people who are on the go, like basketball players or athletes, and even frontliners, right? They are the people who doesn't have time to mix the powder mix, right? I mean the powdered barley that we have. So anyway, we also have our choco barley. Kids will love it. Drink right, be bright, because it gives them it strengthens immunity, antioxidant, and boost energy. And we also have our amazing coffee. Mr. Esco, or Mayor Esco Moreno, said, coffee all you want, with amazing, healthiest coffee worldwide. No bad side effects, no palpitations, no overdose, prevents and cures degenerative diseases. And choose healthy, switch to amazing coffee. And we also have here our variety coffees. We have amazing cafe latte and amazing coffee mocha with barley and alkaline. We all know that barley has a lot of health benefits. They even added alkaline. So, and alkaline is really good in balancing our pH levels. And we also have our coffee with glutathione. So a lot of people, when they hear glutathione, oh, it's whitening. So that is, yes, that is one side effect of this product, but really the main benefit of our product is to clean our liver. So that way, it whitens, repairs, and rejuvenates you. We also have our coffee with tungkat ali. This is really good with people who are who loves to stay up late, and also with people couples who wants to conceive, because it has the natural libido support, and this one will give them strength and stamina, and at the same time energy. We also have here our amazing grape juice with Garcinia Cambodia powdered mix. So let's understand the benefits of Garcinia Cambodia. It's as easy as ABC. Appetite suppressant, boost your mood by reducing stress, converts fats into energy. So if you want to be as sexy as Miss Jessie Mendiola, this is the juice that you should be drinking and sharing to a lot of your friends and family. And like I said, I am one of our product of our product. So amazing shape with grape juice with Garcinia Cambodia. And we also have here our amazing acai berry extract with collagen and Bacopa munieri. Miss Liza Sobrano said, intelligently beautiful. Why is it intelligently beautiful? It's because it has this 8 essential ingredients. Acai berry can reduce swelling, lower blood sugar, and Bacopa munieri, it will enhance our memory. Collagen, good for our skin. Omega-3, good for our heart. Barley, and we all know barley has a lot of benefits to us. Ginseng, gotu-kola, turmeric, anti-inflammation. So if you want to look young and live young, this is the juice that you should be drinking. And we also have our amazing immunergy. This one, it has moringa oleifera, vitamin C, vitamin D, and zinc. This is really good during this time around because of pandemic, because it will boost our energy and boost our immune system. Okay. We also have here our natural glow with Miss Christine Hermosa Soto. So we have here the white instant white face cream, body cream, and premium soap. And we also have here, not only that, our pambansang kamao, Senator Manny Pacquiao recently launched our antibacterial soap, perfume, and a body spray called Impact Soap and Perfume that gives you the smell of success. And we also have here Awesome Glow by Jinky Pacquiao, skincare line created with freshness and finest functional ingredients that whitens your skin to achieve the natural glow. We also have here for men that wanted to be young. So this we have here the timeless. So okay, so let's talk about opportunity. Okay, so just wanted to show you all this people who's been here in our business, and they've been this was their pandemic income. So here this is mentor Hannah Jane De Jesus, a high school graduate, 22 years old. I've seen her. I know that she just actually she was one of our car achiever right now, right? So her pandemic income almost $500,000 during that time. Jen Ezekiel Matorondo, another car achiever, if I'm not mistaken, almost 100,000 pandemic income. Even Julius Bagawisan, another car achiever, right? 170,000. Joseph Dave Saligumba, another car achiever. Oh my gosh. So anyway, 300,000, almost 300,000. Pandemic income of Claire Hanna Bilyapa, former sales lady in Italy, 494,000. And even mentor Kristen Inciso from Canada, former employee in Canada, almost made 474,000. Mentor Dadel Belen, nurse in Kuwait, and this was her pandemic income, almost 494,000. Even this accountant and nurse, they were doing, both of them are doing our business, and they made 234,000. And yours truly, doing my part-time income also last year during pandemic, 2,800 dollars. So anyway, even my team, right? So Team Angels. So type one, if you're part of Team Angels, be proud, right? This is my team making extraordinary income as well. And 10 months doing the business, I was able to hit, all these gems. So Sapphire, Ruby, and now like what mentor Coley had introduced me earlier, I just recently, and thank God, of course, achieved this, emerald rank. And I'm very thankful to all, the people who help us, of course. You all know that. So anyway, also I've been part of the, top movers in different, teams as well. And so Mentor Anne, how are we going to start, or what are the things that we can do to start earning? So we have 5 simple steps to earn. Number one, of course, is we have to avail a package. So we have to avail a package, and we do have some, different variety or packages that we can choose from. And of course, number two, use our amazing and awesome products. That way, the taste, the texture, and so when you share it to your friends and family, you know how to, how to explain it, because you know the taste, you know the texture. And of course, number three, share our IAM business. Especially right now, it's so easy because we have this technology platform that we have, we can just, post it on Facebook, Instagram, even YouTube, and so many other, platform and technology platform that we have right now. So you're not going to have a hard time, knocking on the door. Right now, everything is just online. So also learn the business fast so that you will earn in 13 many different ways. So I'm going to show you all the packages that we have. This is our highest but best package. Why is it best package? You will know later on, right? So I will have here, I have here the conversion in US, Canada, and of course the peso, plus shipping and handling. Okay, so these are just estimate as of the currency or rate right now. So this is Jade package. Like I said, it's our highest but best package because it comes with a product voucher. This product voucher, you have to buy 10,000 worth of IAM health and beauty products, and then you get 10,000 worth the same purchase product for free. So imagine that it's like buy one, get one. That's why I said this Jade package is the best package that you can get. And also we have platinum. This one is already as is. You have here some of the options and you just need to choose from there. And we also have gold package, which is 44,800, and silver 2.0, which is 16,800. And here are the benefits if you become a IAM family: 100 worth of products, lifetime discount up to 50%, and online business tracking system, world-class training. And take note, this is free trainings every day: marketing modules, flyers, brochures, and forms, lifestyle incentive, travel, car, gadgets, house and lot, and prosperity program. And this is our first way of earning. Number one is retailing. Enjoy up to 50% discount on all IAM Worldwide health and beauty products, gives the distributor up to 100% profit capability. This is an optional if you want to do it, right? But this is one way of earning. So let's say, for example, our barley retail price is 1,000 per box. As a IAM family, dealer's price, it's 50%. Of course, you get it for 500 pesos. So let's say, for example, you have 100 boxes and you sell that, you already have 50,000 income just like that. And let's talk about prosperity. So how to become million and how to become a millionaire, right? So anyway, these are our second way of earning, which is the wholesale package commission. So here in Jade, that's why I said, Jade is the best package of all because you can maximize the commission. So Jade, you get 20,000, platinum 9,000, gold 3,500, and silver 2.0 is 1,500. And take note, mentors and guests, your income may vary, depends on the package that you avail. So right now, you're probably like thinking, oh my gosh, look at this amazing opportunity, amazing compensation that this company offers. And it says, so now you availed, you're interested and you availed a gold package. And then you shared it to your friend or your family, and your friend got interested as well, and your friend availed a jade package. So instead of you getting the 20,000 commission, you will be limited to the gold commission, which is 10,000 pesos. So you lost that 10,000. So if you are able to get the highest package, which is the best package, the jade, of course, might as well get it, because you don't want to waste that commission, right? So Mentor Anne, when am I going to get my investment? So we have this amazing bonuses that our company offers. So we have give me five bonus, or give me five bonus. So the keyword here is five. You only have you have to give five. So let me just show you here you go. So we have five silver packages, and that is your direct referral commission for that is 1,500 times 5, that's 7,500. And then of course we're binary, so the system see that you have left and right. Your sales match commission for this is 1,000 per match. Since you have two, that is 2,000 pesos, a total of 9,500 pesos. And because our company promised that if you have to give five, you will get the give me five bonus of 15,000 pesos, a total of 24,500. Imagine, right? How much did you invested earlier for a silver 2.0? It's 16,800, but you got the 24,500 back. So you already got the money that you invested, you even got extra money, right? So, and the best thing with this is no time frame and unlimited, right? So what about Mentor Anne if I have executive packages? So we have this just for you bonus, and the keyword here is for. So let's talk about gold package. With this gold package, you have four. Your direct commission for that one, for this one is 3,500. So times four, that's 14,000. And the system saw that you have left and right. The sales match bonus for this is 3,000 times two, that's 6,000, a total of 20,000 pesos. In other company, this is what you're gonna get. But here in IAM Worldwide, the company promised us, you give four and I will give you the bonus of just for you bonus of 40,000 pesos, total of 60,000 pesos. How much did you invested earlier for the gold package? It's 44,800. You got 60,000 pesos. So and this is really good because it's no time frame and unlimited. Let's talk about platinum package. Okay, so platinum, you give four, your direct referral commission for this is 9,000 times four, it's 36,000. Then the system saw that you have left and right. Your sales match commission for that is 16,000. The total of 52,000, like I said, in the different company or other company, you'll only get this 52,000. But here in IAM Worldwide, you give four and you get the just for you bonus of 100,000 pesos, a total of 152,000. So how much did you invested earlier? 112, you got 152. And again, this is no time frame and unlimited. And let's talk about Jade. And that's why I said Jade is the best package, because your direct referral commission here is 20,000. So for Jade packages, that's 80,000 pesos. And then the system saw that you have left and right. That's 10,000 times two. That's 20,000 pesos. And so a total of 100,000. Different company, you'll get this commission only. But here in IAM Worldwide, you give four and I will give you the 200,000 just for you, or Jade for you bonus, a total of 300,000 pesos. So you spent how much? 198, you got 300,000 pesos. So isn't it amazing? Amazing. Okay, and again, no time frame and unlimited. And I just wanted to show you some of our mentors who achieved all this, and it is doable, right? So mentor Eileen Aquino, she achieved this in only 3 days. 3 days. And I'm sure actually some of my mentors in my team, they achieve it in 3 days as well. So anyway, even my mentor Mayet Stolas 2 weeks, and this mother and daughter another 2 weeks when they achieved it. And also our very own mentor Jean Mantala, she just made it as a habit, right? So 1.1 million. And even idol, Arian, mentor Arian Fernandez, again, she made it as a habit for her. Just basically, maybe she's not even sleeping anymore just by sharing. She made 2.1 million. So if they can do it, you can do it as well, right? So even like I said, my team angels, they're also, achieving all this. 3 times give me 5. Even my mentor, Pauline De Los Reyes, let's do it, go for 8, go for 8. And yours truly, I was able to achieve my just for you as well as my give me 5 also. And another kitaan or another way of income is rebate, or we call it wise consumerism. And with this one, every active member that purchase 3 to 6 bucks per month, you get 1% commission for that. And you can get it from up to the 10th level. So imagine, right? So you're not thinking all this in how many years, and then you'll be accumulating this unit level gross commission. So it's just an amazing compensation that our company has to offer, right? So, and we also have our travel incentive. With this, right now, because of pandemic, it's still kind of close, but a lot of our mentors achieved it already. They went to Korea, Japan, Holy Land, Dubai, and many other places. And also, even I've heard this is like, I think one night or overnight, for you to stay here is almost 100,000 if I'm not mistaken. So, but our company just give it to us for free. All you need to bring is your pocket money for you to enjoy and relax. So, we also have our car incentive, lifestyle yearly incentive. So with this, our company will basically monitor us for 1 year. You just need to hit points here and you'll be able to get your free cars as well as your house and lot. And this is for everyone, right? So as you can see, even business owners here, Petron, DepEd, even PLDT owners, no, even government officials, they're part of our business. So like I said, you are in the right company, you are in the right business. And mentor Cecilia Razon, when she retired, she's a retired bank employee. This is the time that she's basically enjoying her life, spending time with her family. She's even a car achiever and travel incentive achiever. And we also have our mentor Arian Fernandez, 18 million circle housewife, Diamond Elite Executive. This was her house before. Look at her now doing the business for 4 years. And it's I'm just so amazed with all these mentors, right? So achieving all this extraordinary income, house and lot, cars, not just 3, but I think they just achieve more, right? And even mentor Marlon Santos, our youngest millionaire, high school graduate, Diamond Elite Executive, a car achiever, BMW Z4, and even not just 1 but 2 house and lots, right? And mentor Catherine Policarpio, 24 million circle single mom, former BPO quality analyst. She's a car achiever, super car achiever. And her latest achievement was she just had her 3-story mansion house, and she's a blue diamond elite executive. That means her potential income is I guess 1 million, right? So anyway, we also have our very own, our mother mentor angel, Shirley May Sibulan, 44 million circle, PUP psychology graduate, Black Diamond, elite executive, supercar achiever, even her latest, achievement, 3-story mansion house. And this one, Q5, Audi Q5. And I just wanted to show you that their present, or tell you that their present is our future. Okay, so commit your work to the Lord and your plans will succeed. And this is Mentor Melissa Andy Guzman Ager, and I am a worldwide. So now, to inspire you even more, I'd like to introduce you to this very beautiful and young, very young entrepreneur. She is our youngest Sapphire Elite Executive. Imagine, she started the business when she was 11. Now she's 12. Let's all welcome Andrea Gail Hadulco from UAE.
Okay, amazing, amazing, amazing morning, everyone. Thank you so much, po, Tita Mets, for your very inspiring story and for presenting to us the business, po. Well, hello, everyone. Happy New Year. How are you all? Since it's the new year, let us allow ourselves for a new change. Let us allow ourselves for a new way of thinking and for a new mindset. So yes, I am Mentor Andrea Giliana Hadulco, and I am the youngest Sapphire Elite Executive of IAM Worldwide. Let me just repeat what Tita Ment said. I joined this business since I was at my age of 11 years old. So within just 3 months of doing the business, I'm already a Sapphire Elite Executive. So if I can do it, for sure you can do it too. So you may be wondering, why did an 11 years old kid like me join IAM Worldwide? So ever since I was young, I've really been interested in doing business. But this first is K-drama. Her name is Sari, and her character inspired me a lot because in this K-drama, she is a successful businesswoman, and not a lot of people supported her in her dream. But now she is very successful. So she made my dream to be a businesswoman stronger. And my second big why is because I really wanted to buy my own iPhone 11, but my mom doesn't spoil me. So she told me that I needed to have another place of income where I could get the money that I used to buy my iPhone 11 back to myself. So a few days or weeks later, my mom came to me and told me, Anak, didn't you want to buy your own iPhone 11? Me and your dad invested in this business, and even if you're still a kid, even if you're still young, you can join. Do you want to listen to the business presentation with us later? So, of course, since I'm very interested in doing business. So, I watched the business presentation with my parents, and the Just For You bonus and the Give Me 5 bonus really caught me. So I invested here in IAM Worldwide, and I eventually got to buy my own iPhone 11, which is here with me now. So now that you know why I joined IAM Worldwide, you may be wondering, how did I get my capital? So I got my capital from my savings, but savings from where exactly? So me and my mom have this system kind of thing where in Christmas, the money that I have saved for the whole year, my mom doubles it on Christmas. So that's the first way I got to save money. The second is, like what I said earlier, I've really been interested in doing business. So in school, I sold this Max candy. I bought one pack for 3 dirhams, and one pack has 50 pieces, and each piece I sold them to my classmates for 50 fils. Next is these chips, these salad chips, which taste really good, by the way. I sold them to my classmates for 4 dirhams when I only got to buy them for 50 fils. So to my classmates, I'm sorry if I sold it for a high price when I only got it for a low price, but thank you. And last is the money that I get from gifts, like in Christmas or in birthday parties, etc. So yes, I'm 12 years old. I'm an 8th grader here in Abu Dhabi, UAE. I'm the youngest Sapphire Elite Executive of IAM Worldwide, and I'm also an iPad Air achiever. So this is my poster when I got to have my Q&A in the official IAM Worldwide page with our very pretty mentor, Tita Jean. So I am a Just For You achiever and a 2 times Give Me 5 achiever. So I also belong to the top mover of Dubai for the whole company, and I belong to the top of the whole company. So for sure, if I can do it, you can do it too. And the business presentation that was presented to you earlier, I also present the business. Because you know how our parents tell us that they're not always going to be here for us? That is true. So just like our mentors, they're busy and they have so many more downlines to handle, and we're not their only downline. So we need to learn how to present the business so that even if our mentors are busy, us, we can present the business to our invites, or we can send a link just like what the mentors did to you, invites now. All right, so this imagine if a kidpreneur like me can do this, you guys can do it too. You see, I'm almost going to reach my first 500,000 because of IAM Worldwide. So just a young kid like me who is interested in doing business, now about to earn my first 500,000, you can do it too. So I'm just completing my J just for you bonus. So this is my 2021 to 2025 dream board. I have a big God, thus I have big dreams, and he is my biggest business partner in IAM Worldwide. Everyone, always remember that no matter how many people doubt doubt your dream, just remember that the first person who should believe in you is you yourself. You should believe in yourself that you can do it and offer it all to God. So for kids like me who are in this Zoom meeting, let us start this business at a young age so that when we graduate from college, even if we don't get a job right after we graduate, at least we already have this business that we started at a young age. So for parents who are in this Zoom meeting, are you preparing for your kids' future? Because if you have 198,800 pesos to 16,800 pesos, why don't you use it to invest here in IAM Worldwide? Start the business and build your team. So when the time comes, get an account for your children so that you could teach them how to do the business too, and they could learn how to earn by themselves. Because there's a saying that goes like this: give a man a fish and you feed him for a day. Teach a man how to fish and you feed him for a lifetime. And for employees who are in this Zoom meeting, let me ask you something. Because there are many terminations, how sure are you that you are not on that list? So if I were you, I'd join here at IAM Worldwide and do it part-time or full-time. Remember that it is always your choice, and us, your future mentors, we are always here ready for you to join. And remember that we are just one message away. So Luke 1 verse 37, nothing is impossible with God. So again, I am mentor Andrea Gillian Hadolko, and I am Worldwide. So everyone, let me introduce to you our closer. So please don't leave yet. We are not yet done. The show isn't over. This next speaker, our closer, you will really be inspired by her story. And she is one of my idols here in doing this business and in life. She's one of my idols. So she is the top one for the whole company, IAM Worldwide, and is a Black Diamond Elite Executive. So ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome Mentor Tita Shirley May Sibulan. Amazing morning po.
Hello, amazing morning. Thank you so much, Mentor Andrea Gail. That was so inspiring, especially for your age. And of course, thank you so much, Mentor Anne, for that amazing presentation. Don't worry, I will be the last speaker for today. I just want to share with you the changes in my life on how IAM Worldwide helped change my life. Anyway, for a short background, I was introduced in the business back when I was a fresh grad in PUP, and I took up psychology. So as you can see, it's not related with my course. I don't have any background in this kind of business. I don't know what barley is. So is really a new blood in this business. But I fell in love with how the system works because I saw the income potential, and that is what I was looking for, an income where equal opportunity for everyone. But we know for a fact a lot of people are negative in this business, especially my mom. She was an OFW at that time. She was working in Saudi for 13 years, and our parents' mindset is after we graduate is to look for a job. And since I pursued network marketing, this is out of the ordinary, but it's just normal. So if you have people on your family that is negative in this business, that's just normal. Just show them the result, because result speaks. And because of that, having a hard-headed being a hard-headed daughter at that time, I pursued the business, and these are my results. I got to travel to different countries because of IAM Worldwide, since we have the travel incentive. And the person who is the first negative on my business is also the same person who enjoys the travel incentives with me. We've been to Hong Kong, Singapore, Taiwan, Japan, Korea, different countries. And the last travel we had before the pandemic happened is a 15-day trip in Egypt, Israel, and Jordan. So here in IAM Worldwide, we have all expense paid travel. Yes, you heard it right. If you love traveling, you can get this for free. All the airfare, hotel, accommodation, everything that you need to do, it's already provided with IAM Worldwide. It's all expense paid. So if you have someone that you want to give back to because of their effort, their love to you, IAM Worldwide is the perfect tool for you. Because I remember my mom being in the airport just to travel, or rather to work abroad. But right now, every time she goes to the airport is for her to travel. So if you also want that for your loved ones, you have to start IAM Worldwide now. But of course, right now, our travel is on hold, but for sure we will get back to the old normal. And also, I got here my supercars. I know this is not the ordinary cars, but that's the best thing here in IAM Worldwide. You can't get the ordinary, always the extraordinary ones. So on my first year, I got the Audi R8. If you're familiar with Tony Stark of the Avengers, so this is the car that he used in the movie. And on the second year, I got a Ferrari California 30, and another car just last year, an Audi Q5. So again, luxurious and supercars here in IAM. Why do IAM Worldwide give away cars? It's because it's part of our program. We have the lifestyle yearly incentive wherein you can have free, fully paid cars, or even house and lot. So the mechanics will be discussed with you once you join the business. But know that this is all possible because of the programs that we have, okay? And aside from me, a lot of mentors are already getting their dream cars. So maybe you're also one of us who have these kinds of dream, but it will turn into reality because of IAM Worldwide. Actually, we have mentors coming from different backgrounds. We have Mentor Jean, who's also a fresh grad like me. Mentor Marlon, who is undergrad because of poverty. His parents can't afford to finish his college. But because of IAM Worldwide, equal chance, as I said, you don't need to be graduate to have this certain degree for you to succeed on this business. And we also have here Mentor Aryan and Mentor Mike, a couple who is an OFW and a housewife. Most of the time in the year, they're not together because the husband have to go abroad and work. But right now, they're all full-time, and their income in IAM Worldwide is more than enough for their family. And also here, we have Mentor Kat, who is a single parent. So it's been discussed, I believe, earlier. But as you can see, you don't have to have a specific background. Just know that once you're interested and you think that you too can do the business, we will help you out to have this kind of same result. So these are our mentors. other mentors who also have achieved their supercars. We have Ford Mustangs, BMWs, uh, Chevrolet Camaro. So those cars that you can see on Fast and the Furious, your favorite car movies, it's here in IAM Worldwide. So you don't have to watch a movie. Just join IAM Worldwide, and these cars will be normal for you. And aside from that, extraordinary income. So this is the sample of my weekly commission here in IAM Worldwide. Since we are weekly based, you don't have to wait for 15th and 30th of the month for you to have your income. And it will be directly deposited to your bank account. So this is the sample on my first week in the month of August. This is August 8 to August 9. I earned $7,800. Okay, do you know someone who earns this big or this much within your circle of friends? And the good news is it's not yet finished. No, after a week or 7 days after, I earned $23,500. So that is a big leap of income. That is because this is a business. That's why there's no fixed income, but at least you're not limited. You can earn big income. And on the third week, I earned 22,000, and on the last week, I earned much $14,000, a total of 3.4 million pesos, or 67, almost $68,000. So this is a really amazing opportunity. As you can see, based on my own production or based on my own effort, you can see it on the direct referral. On the other ways of earning, it's based on group effort. So it means not just on your own effort, but the team effort, it gives you the passive income. So that's how amazing our system is. So if you're used with no work, no pay, you have to work for you to get your income. So that's the system on employment. But here it's a business, that's why you can earn passive income. So this is very much possible. Okay, and then because of my extraordinary income, I got to buy my first house and lot. So it's a 3-story house and lot. It is now being what do you call that, renovated. Yeah, it's being renovated, and it even has a swimming pool. So this is something that we all I wanted, but when I was younger, but I achieved it because of IAM Worldwide, and also a beachfront property. So I'm not showing all my results to you to brag. I want you to be inspired with my story. Why? Because I'm also like you. I started the business as a participant, as an invite. I listened to the presentation, and after that, I thought to myself, this is something that I can do, since I have people with me that will help me pursue this business and to have extraordinary results. So we'll also do the same thing with you. So most of the people that we talk to are really interested to join the business. It's just that they don't have enough money to join. And I understand that, because it's been a recurring problem. Imagine it's already 2022 and nothing changes, or nothing changed. It's always been the problem. But we know for a fact that if we want something, we can find a way for us to get the capital. Just like Mentor Andrea, she really wants to have that iPhone, so she worked hard for her to get that one. So a lot of us, actually, we have money for gadgets, but we don't have money for businesses. But I imagine myself, if I will come up with a capital of 198,800, I can already pay for a brand new phone, for updated gadgets. But if we can see the pattern, after a new release of new models like these gadgets, it will depreciate in time. So the value that you paid for initially will be depreciated, and that is not a good investment. Here in IAM Worldwide, I invested for the Jade package, and right now I'm earning minimum 1 million per month. Is that value for money? Yes, of course, because initially, once you paid for the package, you already have 100% worth of products. So it's really value for money, aside from that income. And then our modes of payment, you can pay through cash or credit card. So if you're used of swiping your credit card with things that is just for liabilities, then why not use it for something that will put money in your pocket? So aside from that, that's not my line of work, May, or it's not my cup of tea. Hindi ko yan linya, kumbaga, no? So good news is we do provide trainings, and this is very, very easy to learn, especially this is online. Okay, and then alam ko na yan, no? This is what we call acne. You know acne? The thing in your face. No, it's not that. Acne meaning, alam ko na yan. May, I know that already. I've been introduced in that kind of business by my friends, by my family members, and nothing happened to them. So don't worry, because this is a portable business right now. This is the new normal. And we have here mentors from US. We have here mentor Anne from US, mentor Andrea from UAE. We have mentor Collie in Bacolod. So we are gathered here in one Zoom meeting. That's how portable our business is. We can do this anywhere in the world. And then May, I don't have the time for that. I'm a very busy person. You know what? If you're that busy, you should do IAM Worldwide more. Why? For you to make time, for you to have more time for yourself, for your family, and for your loved ones. Because imagine, if you will start now, imagine after 4 years, just like me, you're also earning 1 million per month. Do you think you can retire from your job? And once you have that kind of income, you have that early retirement, you have more time for yourself. And that's the best reward that you can give. Yeah, we're all discussing about money here. Money may not make you happy, but it will definitely pay for your vacations. It will definitely pay for your children's education and everything here. We know for a fact that money can't solve everything, but at least on our finances, it's already solved. It's already done deal. You can have other problem, but not on the finance side. And of course, the best time to join in IAM Worldwide is now. The best time to join actually in IAM Worldwide was 4 years ago. But since you haven't started at that time, the second best time to join is now. Why? Because we have one account policy. We have what we call the binary system. You have the left and right team. And since one account policy is our system, your mentors will have excess referrals aside from the 2 that is required of us. So all the excess referrals will be placed under your organization. That is what we call the spillovers. So what will you get once you have those spillovers? You will have points. Every package has an equivalent point system, and that points can be converted into cash because every points is equivalent to 1 peso. So how will it be converted into cash? You just have to put a match on the other side for it to be converted into cash. So if you're still kind of confused how this works, don't worry, just join the business and learn how it goes since we do provide the trainings. As I said, hurry, don't miss out because time is very much important. Once you join now, the package of the Jade package is 198,000. A month after, the package is still the same. It means you will just put up or shell out or invest the same amount of money. So why not start as early as now so you can earn now? Okay, and before I end, if you always do what you've always done, you will always get what you've always got. This is 2022. This is a new year ahead of us. So if you will just repeat what you've done back in 2021, your result this year will just be the same. So if you want change in your life, you have to decide a change in your decision. And lastly, before I end, I just want to share with you Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. I believe everything happens for a reason. You may saw this opportunity through Facebook. Maybe you've stumbled upon our Facebook Live for no reason. And you've heard this kind of presentation and you've been inspired with all the things that you've been hearing here. So I believe there's a purpose. So this opportunity will not be shown to you if this is also not for you. So why not start IAM Worldwide now? Message your mentor, the one who shared with you this presentation, and start your journey in your success here in IAM Worldwide. Anyway, this is Macy Bulan and IAM Worldwide. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, mentors, Mentor Melissa, Mentor Andrea, and Mentor May, for inspiring us and for with everything that you have shared this morning. So, guests that we have with us today, if you want to see a remarkable change in your life this year of 2022, be one of us, because the best time to start this business is now. So don't let this pass. Don't let another amazing opportunity slip away. So make sure that you contact the person who invited you in this business presentation. And as I already welcome you now to Team Blast, and of course, ultimately to IAM Worldwide. All right. So before we leave this Zoom meeting, may I request again everyone to please turn on your cameras, because we will take a picture with everybody, and we will can you show your hands like this? It's actually what we call the B sign. It means believing in God's time, because nothing happens in our life by accident. Even the chance of being a part of this presentation now, it's been orchestrated by God, and we are thankful that we were able to hear what we heard this morning, and we thank Him for this wonderful time and wonderful opportunity. So let us take a picture. Ready your beautiful smiles in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just keep on smiling for another 5 seconds. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, I think we got it. So thank you very much. This has been Mentor Collie Sandico, your host for today. And I welcome you again. Welcome to IAM Worldwide, and have an amazing day. Bye. Thank you.
Thank you so much.